set, I'm gonna share this with a few streams. Share this with a few groups on Facebook, and we should be ready to proceed. Still haven't. I'm probably gonna start trying to do the split. Let's say this. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing the split stream onto YouTube probably next year. So far, the computer's a lot more stable now. I would love to plug that one extra RAM module. I only got like 3 out of 4 RAM sticks. And for some reason, when I tried to plug the fourth one, it it just crashes the whole thing altogether. So I'm not able to. But we'll keep trying. I'll probably take some time off during the end of the year to do that. But there we go. Share this with a few groups, and we will be doing yet another draft of foundations. How have you guys been liking the format? I'm kind of curious. I personally think it's fine. I tried that. I also, though it is a bit testy. You definitely want to hit your rares, or else it's an uphill battle. But trying to get in the middle around 3 wins, 4 wins. So far, that's been the average. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Another day, another draft of Magic the Gathering Foundations. Nothing much has quite changed, except that pretty much anything with green has started to be frowned upon a bit. Green, white, and red, green are kind of on the upper end, but it's still not performing that great. Green, black, and green, blue have been performing poorly. And as far as the other colors, blue, red is in its own world. It can hit really hard or it can hit really badly depending on how the spells and the payoffs line up. It's a bit of a quirk with regards to how you get cards that now don't just fit in color but now have to fit in an archetype within the color. So it's a question of how divided the cards are. As far as green is concerned, it does have some payoffs for getting creatures to die, but most of them are kind of on the expensive end. Like the really good ones are like 5 mana. So it's a bit of a stretch. Also, a lot of the generally good cards tend to fall onto all the other archetypes. So I guess the theory now is that start picking generally good cards first, then wait to see if the archetype cards wheel. If they wheel, you're in for it. If not, you're competing. You may want to reconsider what your line is going to be. That said, I'm also gonna that took a while. I don't recognize anyone. Thank you for getting I should take a picture of who everyone is. That said, Kellen is Kellen is a solid rare. We'll probably take it. Concern being that we are passing a Hero's Downfall, and a Burglar Rat, so we're unlikely to get into black. We could still get into green, but I would prefer not to. We could get into white, but we are passing a Sarah Angel, so that's gonna be a bit tough. Blue is probably our best bet. We'll start with Kellen. So red is not, but we will need to hit a lot of the best removal cards. Unfortunately, Painful Quandary, not the best rare for that. I guess Frenzied Goblin if we want to go on the aggressive. Alternately, Inspiring Paladin also kind of fits in. Dazzling Angel a bit less so. You can speculate if Fiendish Panda, but I know I'm going to be passing a lot of black. I could start going into green-black as a test. There is a Needle Tooth pack that might wheel. But I would rather take white-red at this point, so it's a question of which one of these two do I want. And I'm probably going to be aggressive, so as much as I like the Angel, we'll take the Inspiring Paladin for this one. There's also a Cephalid Ink Mage. No, that's a Threshold, that's for blue-black. Let's pass on that one. Hey. Oh yeah, Jericho Ilagan, thank you for liking the stream. It's already December, about a little over 3 weeks, and it's Christmas season, and it's Christmas already. How are you guys? How are you coping up with the holidays? Musta na? That said, if we go spell select, there is the think twice, but I wonder how high this is. We would really want the cards that if you draw a second card, those are the really good payoffs for that. Spitfire Lagak is the green-red landfall. I would take the Goblin Borders. There's a chance we can make this one work. In fact, I might start considering taking more goblins at this point. Yeah, we'll take this one. The other cards are a little bit less interesting. No, but now we kind of have to go to... But now we're going into red-green mid-range at this point. There's an Affectionate Indrik, which is pretty good. Can't believe we're in the last leg of 2024. Yeah, but it is. Here we are. Yeah, blue is going to get passed a lot. We're not getting good blue cards. We should have taken the Llanowar Elves here instead of Inspiring Paladin at this point. But okay, we'll take the Affectionate Indrik. Alternately, we could take a Make Your Move, but no, we'll take the Indrik for now. There's Preposterous Proportions, but this is a bit preposterous to cast. We're not exactly going to be able to cast that. Red is getting cut off, which is a concern. So we might want to start considering... green-white, which does scare me. The safest card is actually Bushwhack. It does give us a fight spell. It gives us land draw. We'll be taking the safe one here. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go green. Looks like we're gonna end up losing our red here. It's not lining up. Someone's cutting red really hard. Heir Apparent again. It does go white if the Dauntless Veteran wheels. So far, this is the first one we've taken. I could still take Bushwhack again if I don't want to go into white. I'll take the second Bushwhack here, but this. Okay, there's a Bolt Wave. There's a Sower of Chaos. So it's, but there's also a Beastkin Ranger. So okay, we're definitely the white is out. We're passing a lot of rares here, but yeah, we're gonna take the Beastkin Ranger. This one would really be nice in the life gain deck. Unfortunately, we did not line up there. Bolt Wave is fine. Okay, there's a Rugged Highlands, but there's also a Llanowar Elves, which is really the best card. Dwynen's Elite would have been nice if we had been taking... We could take this, but we really should be taking Llanowar Elves. Rugged Highlands is also okay. Green is very open. We'll take another Llanowar. I could take the Rex Sage and hope the next Llanowar Elves wheels. I'll take the Llanowar Elves for now. We'll probably get the third one. Yeah, we did get the third one, but we also got an Incinerating Blast. We can safely take this one now. So now the plan is... I could have taken the third Elves, then the plan would have been accelerate early, hope there's no removal, then try to slam the mid-range game. But we kind of need to at least have one piece of... Technically, we have 3 pieces, but we don't exactly have the creatures to go with it. Now, we did say we are looking for payoffs to wheel. Garruk's Uprising wheeled, and that is a payoff. Now we just need to hit good for 4 power creatures. Goblin Borders would count as a 4-drop. Fishing Pole. Fishing Pole is a way to use the Llanowar Elves. I guess I could take Broken Wings, but we're not exactly... We'll take one Fishing Pole. I could have just taken the Broken Wings, but yeah, there you go. Ooh! Now this one... there's also another one of these. Now this one is a bit of conundrum here. I probably will take this just on the back of this being a mythic, but honestly speaking, we will need to be holding onto a lot of our instant sorceries to make this work. I'll still take it though. Like, if we got the Llanowar Elves to wheel, we probably could get this back. We might end up missing on some of these, but I'll take this one. Why not? Probably still not taking Proportions. But Eager Truffle Snout does go up in value. Courageous Goblin, it's a 2-drop. We could take that. But we probably should take the Truffle Snout first and take the Courageous Goblin on the comeback. Twin Blade Blessing is a bit nuts here. Should be we're probably never gonna get any Scorching Dragonfires at this point. We were fighting for red, so that was gonna be taken quite a bit. Our only hope for removal is gonna be Rabbit Bites. So there's a Dracus set. Now all of a sudden, Grow from the Ashes goes up in value. Wary Tespins also go up in value. We're gonna gamble a bit. But realistically, I would not be surprised if I end up cutting Dracoset. Gold Vein Pick goes up in value as a result, but this one's an okay. Now this one's an interesting one. I'm gonna take the Cerberus because it gives us a 4-power creature early. But now we need to decide which do we want to get into more. I might take the Wildwood Scourge because this is flexible. And we probably want to be more green at this point. Giant Growth would be nice, but yeah, we have to remember we only have like 3 removal spells. 2 of them are Bushwhacks. Okay, Courageous Goblin came back in. That's a time stop we're giving up. Now, Campus Guide actually goes up in value because we now have 4 drops. We have 6 drops that and 7 drops that we want to hit. But I'll take the Courageous. See our curve. 6 and 9. Nice. I'll take the Courageous Goblin first. If it wheels on the back, it probably doesn't wheel because this is a 2-drop still. Cackling Prowler. Now this is a question. Do I take the Cackling Prowler because it's a 4-power 4-drop? Or do I take the Axeguard Cavalry because it's an early drop that gives us aggression? The problem, it does have Ward, but this is one of the worst cards in the bunch. What does the game say? What's the auto pick? That no. We'll take this one, but yeah, it'd be a bit awkward here. This one, unfortunately, super awkward. Yeah, Beastkin Raider is better here. Goblin Borders did come back. That's nice. Incinerating Blast came back also, so that gives us removal, but it's a bit on the expensive side. I might rather just have the Goblin Borders here at this point. We probably should be. We're hoping that I'll take this one just to get another rare. Sure Strike kind of works, but Grow from the Ashes becomes better here because we do have a target to ramp into. Fanatical Firebrand also becomes better for us. Last is Frenzied Goblin. But we might. But now we are at a dangerous 10-12. Okay, we're definitely main red. Okay, the green is not much to say, so we're definitely taking Twin Flame Tyrant. Eager Truffles. We are still looking at top power here. So, but this time we have to note that the elves did not wheel this time. So we have to be very careful with that regard. Also gonna start up. Oh, there's also a Natali. But realistically, we take Spinner of Souls first because that is cheaper. Natali is nice though, and we already have quite a lot in the top end already. Wait, did I just see another spinner? Yeah, we got another Spinner of Souls. Oh my gosh, we are swimming in rares. So so our 3 drops are kind of swimming a bit. We may have to make some adjustments here. There's still a lateral. Dwynen's Elite is kind of fine. There's an Ambush Wolf, which is also 4. Inspiring Call doesn't work for us here. Let's do an elf check. 4 elves, so we could speculate on Dwynen's Elite and probably cut something like the Slumbering Cerberus. Alternately, there's an Ambush Wolf, but our 3 drops are kind of glutted. We'll start taking the Dwynen's Elite here, see if that lines up. But I can, and we do get. You got mangled by rares the last time. Revenge? I hope so. At least Spinner of Souls works in the middle. So and we got enough of them that they are quite playable here. So it's Ambush Wolf or Courageous Goblin. Yeah, we need to fill out our 2 drops. But I would rather just fill out our green. Let's take the Courageous Goblin number 2. Okay, and as much as I like Llanowar Elves number 3, this is a bite down. Which we really need. So we have to take this one. And let's see. Goblin Borders is fine. Apothecary Stomper is fine too, so we have to actually start considering which cuts we want to make here. I don't want to take Goblin Borders number 3. I'm more likely to take Incendiary Blast over Stomper in this case. Yeah, we'll take the blast. Number 2. Oh, we got another Indrik. Sure Strike might work for us. It is +3/+0 and first strike, so it is really good removal. We'll cut the fish and pull first. Our creature count is very high. I guess we can take Beastkin Ranger for another elf. Okay, so most likely... Okay, Dwayne is Elite Wield, so we can now go heavy green and we're just really splashing red. So that's our adjustment here. We even got the snare spinner in the back. And secluded courtyard. I want to run that. We did get ambush wolf back. Okay, so we need to make a lot of cuts on the red side, which is fine. Okay, let's hope we can get our revenge here. But we're gonna have to make a lot of specific cuts here. First, so we want to cut as much red as possible. But we probably end up having to cut a bit of green because we want to cut the red down to like 7. So that's approximately 6 cuts. So Frenzied Goblin can go, Fanatical Firebrand. It's kind of removal, but it honestly can go. Slumbering Cerberus is nice, but at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, untap this creature. So we probably end up having to cut it. Eager Truffle Snout is fine. Garab's Uprising definitely stays. Grow from the Ashes. Okay, first we have to also cut Rite of the Dragon Caller, because we have 10, 2 enchantments, 7 sorceries, 1 instant. So we could kind of make it work, but the enchantment is one of the 9 that we'll end up having cut. Let's do a check on... Oh, Preposterous Proportions can go. That's an easy one. So 2 Bushwhack, 1 Bite Down. Those 3 stay. Grow from the Ashes. We can probably cut 1. Though ideally I would like to have both, but realistically we're gonna keep 1. Incendiary Blast, we can kind of cut 1. I still think we end up cutting Rite of the Dragon Caller because this is a 6 mana that does nothing. This is perfect in blue-red, but we're gonna end up cutting that one. It also makes it easier, so now we only have 8. So if we can cut 1 more red card, we can go 10-7. Although, yeah, I'd probably still do that. I do like the Goblin Borders because if we're able to attack, this ETBs as a 4-3. Though there is an argument for cutting. Yeah, there's an argument for cutting one of these two. We could also probably cut 1 Beastkin Ranger, though it reduces our... we have 6 elves, we probably... And Dwynen's Elite are some... accounts for 2 of them, we probably have to keep this. Treetops... I could cut the Treetops Snare Spinner because it doesn't line up with our game plan. I can cut the Wildwood Scourge because we don't necessarily need to be that flexible in our curve anymore. Yeah, we can cut the Wildwood Scourge here. We're also not adding +1/+1 counter, so it's kind of plain at that point. So yeah, we can go 10-7 here. I'll try to cut. I'll cut 1 more card. It might just be the Courageous Goblin, though I don't like going down that low. But it's... Yeah, we'll cut 1 for now, but we'll still keep the 10-7 this way. We did not draft any Evolving Wilds because though we probably should have started drafting some delayed Evolving Wilds, but we were still trying to fill out our curve was super weird. Like, we had a huge glut of 1s and a huge glut of 3s, and we had to punch on 4, 5, 6s, so our 2s were on the missing end. We did end up cutting some cards on 2, so that is something to consider. Okay. Turn 1 Kellen should be fine. So I'll most likely try to ramp this up right away if our opponent doesn't have removal. If our opponent does put a roadblock, we may consider just playing Courageous Goblin. They could also just have the stab. They can stab Kellen. Mean, but it allows us to. But we do have the turn 2 play. Turn 3, Grow from the Ashes. Burglar Rat. I probably will start building up the board. I could offer the trade because this is especially morbid. Our opponent might want to trade it off. It denies them. It will deny them the use of, say, Eaten Alive. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, we also have our 3 mountains already, so when Grow from the Ashes, we'll probably grab Forest at this point. One is playing 3 color. So next turn we have Incinerating Blast and into Affectionate Indrik. It does become awkward. Well, we can choose not to discard. What we really miss for Scorching Dragonfire, and it's also ramping too, so the removal is going to be super important for us. Hey, Mantilla Razon, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Also, just have three plus more weeks. Christmas already. How are you guys? How are you guys preparing? How are you guys holding up? Yeah, it's almost that time of the year when our opponent plays. Now we can Affectionate Indrik to fight, but it's a bit of a waste. We're just gonna Incinerating Blast this one. Probably not gonna discard. So we're now hoping that said, we're hoping our opponent doesn't have really big creatures on the next few plays. At least hoping enough that Indrik can fight it through. Or we can sacrifice the Courageous Goblin, play down Cackling Prowler. Or we can actually just play the Cackling Prowler first. It's still 4-3, it will trigger this, it'll become a 3-2 menace. Opponent's gonna ping us for 1. Station Sage. Spinner Souls, whenever another not control dies. I'm gonna swing first. Our opponent might have a combat trick. Let me just take it. So yeah, we'll just fight it now. They might have a counter spell. That would be a good use of your refuse. No, Destined Scatter. That's even better because we have a Dracus. We are trying to hit Dracoset. Ooh. Whenever this creature attacking me is sacrificing it. Now I could swing with this, it just gets blocked, so now with this one, we can swing. It becomes a 3-2 menace. Our opponent could dump both of their 1/1s. Yep, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Reveal cards until they reveal a creature card. They do draw quite a few cards. That's a bit of a. We hit the Dwynen's Elite, but it doesn't pan out for us. Opponent could attack into a 6-4. This one is another non-token, so if we end up blocking with this one, I'll most likely just swing with Goblin Borders. That said, our opponent did draw quite a few cards, which is a headache. You're good always? Yeah, thanks to you, brother. Good. That's good to hear from you. They have to play something first. They're gonna go for the fight. I do suspect that. At least it takes both of them out. But they do draw a lot of cards from High Society Hunter. That is nuts. They're not resting. They're going for it. Unfortunately, we don't have a good go white spell. There's the 3-mana spell that either makes 2 goblins or gives +2/+0. We don't happen to have that. I'm gonna be concerned if our opponent plays a third black source. So our opponent can hit us for 6. We are threatening to hit back for 8. Realistically 7. I don't think we want to swing with Plano or Elves. Actually, now that I think of it, if we got Draco's set earlier, Axguard Cavalry would have been a really good one. But I think we got... Oh, please don't tell me they have the Massacre Worm. Versus Macabre Waltz. It's still horrible though. But they did play the land, so they're not likely to play... Yeah, they're playing Indrik. I think the Elite is not the worst thing. Yeah, they're really drawing a lot of cards. What we really lacked was the removal. There's Garrett's Uprising. Oh, we can... Get it out once and for all. One is probably gonna block. So next turn, at least we draw a card, whether we get the +1/+1 counter or not. This is admittedly the weakest card for Morbid, even with the Ward 2. Actually, the Ward 2 is the only thing that's keeping this from being outright horrible. Giant. Yeah, they drew so many lands that it really made them off for them. Also holding back quite well. I'm gonna swing first. I can even include this one in the bunch. That's some. They might just take the 2, which I'm also fine with. I'm basically baiting out Morbid. Yeah, that's fine. And now it's our turn to start drawing cards. It's our Twin Flame Tyrant, so... This is a nice thing to slam if our opponent swings quite true. Also remember that this is not the death trigger, this is a combat damage trigger, so we still are in trouble a bit. We might be forced to... Also, there's some awkwardness with the way... Also have to remember how damage doubling works with Trample here. It does not count the double damage doubling, so... If I were to swing with Cackling Prowler, they block with Riftsworn Giant, I still have to assign 3 damage. It does not take into account the damage doubling, so there would be a double damage that would be kind of wasted. If they were to, say, block with all the creatures they have on board right now, that would likely be the case as well. Find use for that. Oh no. Thankfully I can buy some time like this. but it's but yeah, they had really good rares. Honestly, the High Society Hunter was really good. We did not have an answer for it in time. Our Kellan did not exactly do much. Spinner Souls did something. So our rares were. Now that said, our opponent is definitely gonna hold. They might hold back unless they hit a bunch of really good cards here. This is the case with the Eager Truffle Snout. We're now basically using this as a way to generate enough life so that we don't die right away. Question now is, what's our opponent's remaining cards in hand? If they have something that... No, it didn't automatically jump ahead, so they still have something. It's a question of what they're going to do with it. I can't block with this. This is a mandatory block with this. If they have trample, I'm just dead. So... Oh yeah! I forgot. It's double damage. Now that's where it works well. So opponent is going to have to hold back. Eager Truffle Snout will at least get Ampus Guide. They probably do not want to take... It's a you made. They're going to refuse it. That's correct. What they really want to do is kill Eager Truffle Snout because it buys me one play back. It also gets me enough life again. Also, our opponent cannot just chump block this with 2. No, they can chump block with 2 if they chump block. Oh no, this has trample. They can't just chump block it at the top either. It has to be a removal spell or else we win. Put on top is really bad there. So let's see. Yeah, I don't mind playing it again. Oh, and they're absorbing all of it, so there's no food token. But so now I have to hold on to this because you have to remember discard a card is an option. Next turn. So the question is, can our opponent kill us right away, or can I... So how many lands did we give up? 1, 2... And we did bin a few to the bottom, so we don't see it anymore. Meteor Golem, that's fine. This is really harrowing. Now it did not skip, so our opponent still managed to draw. Well, they did draw a lot of cards. If this is just plain removal, it is what it is. Opponent has to try to force me to block and try to get the kill that way, or they just have, if they can kill it outright, it's over. But it's not eaten alive. That they have the mana for it. It's not a flying creature. They would have slammed it. It's a painful quandary number 2 that does nothing, and they just give up. So we're just gonna swing for the win. I think he might have been in the pool. I know. I did remember passing a few. I do remember passing a few painful quandaries. Painful quandary. You have to be really winning. I would even argue that our opponents should not have given up their board right away. They only needed to give up 2 creatures, and that would have been enough. They just needed to give up 2 creatures. They would still have been able to put more pressure. Like, they just needed to give up the 2 of the 1/1s. They did not have to. So this is honestly a bad hand. We got most of our trees, but we got 2 of each. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, it's a bad hand. We have to remember. I guess we should have really taken that extra land or else over. Oh. We're going. let's see. We can catch collector. Oh, okay. Oh, they hit the combo. That's nice. So I could play Dwynen's Elite, like Beastkin Ranger and Dwynen's Elite, but I need to play Spinner of Souls first. If they have the Banishing Light to remove this, then we're just dead. We kept a really bad hand. If anything, it tells us that aggro is all of a sudden really good, so we have to be careful. I have to. I don't really have a choice. Yeah, we can. That was a horrible start for us. We can just. This is what we needed early. Yeah, we have to concede this one. Okay, so let's do a quick look at our 2-drop situation. We might have to cut more of our 3 drops and just go for 2 drops instead. So let's make that adjustment. That means more the other courageous goblins coming in. Take a look at our. Unfortunately, our 2-drop situation is not good. Like we only have one other 2-drop. Fanatical Firebrand would have been a nice. Slumbering Cerberus would also be an option because So that means Cackling Prowler can go. Indrik can stay. Tyrant can stay. Incinerating Blast. We only kept one, which makes sense. I think we're too greedy with the Beastkin Rangers. We'll cut one. Ambush Wolf is still fine. The random Exile is fine. I can see an argument for putting the Wildwood Scourge. We could have played it as an emergence. Honestly, we wouldn't have. Fishing Pole was an option, like buy time making ones, but we still need to have creatures to make that work. And yeah, 8-16. Yeah, we're fine with this. So definitely have to make the adjustment there. There's an argument for cutting the Draco set, but that is a win right away card if we can get that down. So we're gonna take a risk in keeping that. This is already 10-7, mind you, so... Okay, this one I'm willing to keep. We have to keep the Bushwhack so the Incinerating Blast goes. So it's Kellan into Slumbering Cerberus. If our opponent doesn't play anything, we probably just ramp this end of turn. Take our land. Actually, yeah, it should have been end of turn. We should not have done that because we would not have been able to. We got. It's a land, so at least getting that out. I should not have played the land also, by the way. But we do get to play Land War Also, it's not activate as a sorcery, so if our opponent decides to block, we can just make it double strike. Blocking right. Also, this is an instant. Yeah, they're gonna go for that one. I'm just gonna bite it down now. Just get it out of the way. Probably could have done it earlier just to deal maximum damage. And let's see. Let's just get the one card first. Yeah, we're giving that up. Yeah, that was the argument for letting the trade happen. We would have been able to play Twin Flame Tyrant. We got greedy. We got really greedy there. Threat of activations. Gatorize. Buys one turn, sure. Gatorize is actually... this just to pump the Eastern Ranger? Now I could have just played this as well, but oh, opponent's really loving their Aether right now. I figured that was gonna happen, so that's why. So, but we're still putting enough pressure. Grappling Kraken. Never a land you control enters, so. I could also swing this and just catch our opponent by surprise by bushwhacking it. Oh, they are gonna try to catch a surprise. No, the argument is that we should have done it to Slumbering Cerberus. That was a mistake on our part. Opponent going to curate, so okay, now we're we should have used Slumbering Cerberus. That was a mistake on our part. Opponent was on the buying time deck. We are missing one. Yeah, we did exile our bomb mythic, and we're. That said, I can swing with all. Okay, here's another thing we can do now. If I can get one more creature down, like, they obviously want these two, and they can't cast. Okay, let's see. Ink Mage. I'm gonna let them have the 3 cards that they can't cast to run away together with them. Okay, so I can swing with these. Opponent is forced to block Cerberus. And we have to sadly bushwhack with one of our elves. Opponent might just, by having them give up this big Kraken. So now we just need to, our opponent's just gonna flood the board with creatures now. We just need to find a way to get that 1 damage tree. This is gonna be a tough one. So maybe I do regret giving them the 3 cards. The thing is that if I had drawn if I had drawn a creature, we would have been able to win right away. So we're on hold. We have a bit of a life cushion, but we just need one more mountain. And we did give up. Because I was concerned it was a 2 mana spell and a land. And that would have blown us out. So not quite there. I'm gonna hold. We don't exactly have a way to filter, so we're just gonna have to be patient here. Also, we're taking. We're gonna. Okay, maybe I should have played this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we made a mistake. We should have played the land so that in case we had to jump with the elves, we would still have it. But even then, we don't have much of an out anymore. Like, I do have to give this one up. They can draw and discard. Okay, so this buys us quite a bit of time. It buys us less time. Okay, it buys us a lot less time. Dracoset's not gonna save us. Did I put the frenzy? If we had somehow hit the frenzied goblin, that would be so weird. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, we're gonna still block. Oddly enough, yeah, we want frenzied goblin now. Nope. Okay, so Dracos. Unfortunately, we did not hit the mana we need for Dracoset. Also, Essence Scatter is kind of annoying there. That was close, but that was not a great game for us. I still think that our adjustments were right. Yeah, we probably made the mistake, and yeah, we didn't put we're putting the Firebrand in now. So I guess I could cut the borders so that I can cut the borders just to keep it simple. But yeah, we did make the mistake with, well, it didn't matter anyway in that end. Yeah, our curve is a little bit more flat, 6, 6, 8. A fishing pole would have been okay there, but that would have been a hard. Preposterous Proportions also would not have worked because we had no way of giving Vigilant Trample. We do have a few creatures that naturally have Trample that would have worked with it. In fact, there's an argument that I'm better off cutting the Dracoset and going for just Preposterous Proportions. But if we happen to have a bunch of creatures without Trample, and we do have a few of them, it would not have done us that much good. There's an argument for another Grow from the Ashes at this point also. Yeah, we're not exactly getting our revenge right now. It's a bit tough. Also, the meeting on the other side just started. I'll just turn this on. I'll just turn it on from this side, and yeah, we're gonna be here for quite a while. So I'm going to turn it on here. I need to set up another here. I don't have another headset. Okay. Kellen again. Kellen's a bit hasn't been performing that well, but we'll try to make him work. We just deal 2. Okay, at least it's a non-issue now. That's fine. We'll just play Garrison Rising first. Wary Thespian. We could tap and swing with it. Sure, I'm fine with that. Could be a Bushwhack, which I'm also fine with, but I think he's gonna give it haste first. No Bushwhack. No, could still be a Bushwhack. Yeah, we're just gonna Bushwhack that, and I'm fine. I don't wish we had Spinner Souls out, but at this point, yeah, we do Spinner Souls first. I don't want to play the Fanatical Firebrand, but it actually works better this way. Yeah, we'll just play Fanatical Firebrand first. That way, then we just hold back, and our opponent is a bit. He's a Ranger, sure. So if I want to hit another creature, let's go for it now. Dwynen's Elite, so if we hit another land, these can Ranger into Dwynen's Elite, which is nice. Yeah, we did not. But I would still play Slumbering Cerberus first. We might be able to hit a land that way. We did not. We'll play the Courageous Goblin first then. Still not swinging with this one. We're most likely gonna swing with these. Having Phantom is nice. Opponent goes Dragon Trainer. Now they could swing with... I think they're just gonna go up top. We could just block with the Spinner of Souls. We've already gotten our value. And I most likely will. If our opponent swings with the Beastkin Ranger, I will just block with Cerberus. And because of the sequence of the creatures dying, we will still get our one. Affectionate Indrik, we just need more mana. So I can play Beastkin Ranger first. Finance Elite. Now we don't get the card draw here, but what's important for us is getting this Step Menace. Next turn we can kind of do the same thing again. When it goes Ashroot Animus. To give that 5, I am probably in a Mask Block. And there we go. We actually got a good one there. So I actually do have a meeting. I'm gonna see if I might actually end up switching out of this. So I won't be able to hear the in-game music, but you guys will still be able to. And now I'll just have to join this meeting from here. A bit late. It's also a bit awkward. I'm streaming at the same time. So I just have to let them know that I'm out right now, or yeah, I'm out right now. Okay, definitely keeping this one. Finally start with the Llanowar now. I probably will do Spinner of Souls next so that when creatures start dying, I'm just opponent also not picking up that much, so take this one right away. Just get some creatures on board. Our opponent might take out the Spinner of Souls right away, but I'm fine with that. Hopefully we don't end up with... Okay, Eager Truffle's not so good. The 2 mountains is bad. Right now I'm... Okay, now we're hitting our mountains. Hey, it looks like we're getting there. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I can help in distribution. Also, I'm just listening in muna, but I can help. Yeah, so basically discussions about the Christmas party in a few days. Bunch of preparations that need to be done. And yeah, oh wow, Dinner of Souls is doing it. And we now have oh, ourselves a win. Sorry if the stream is going to be a bit more silent than usual. Yeah, just going over the sequence. Order pack also. Yeah, you have to give some time in between, yes. I did it. Okay, so yeah, definitely mulliganing this hand. I guess this is the end of our run. This is a bit of a disaster for us. We're probably gonna lose this one. If we can hit the 2-drop, we might be able to survive a bit. There's one again. At least we hit 112 though. That first was very brutal. Let's see. Essence scatter. Come on. Oh no! We might have to do a test run with 1 or 2 of the poppers because a lot of the poppers, not most people don't know. Okay. Yes. What happens? Well, nothing we can do about it. At least we're able to do something about this one. Yeah. We have to kind of block this one. And we have to this like. Maybe we should have played this one. These two. Ideally, I block this. In fact, I'm forced to block. If they have Rally of Wings, I auto lose. There's no way around it. Do they have Rally? They don't have Rally. I need to remove them for this. I don't know how it works. Nor else. And an affectionate Indrik, which so basically Draco says just to block this one. Right, we'll get to unfortunate. Okay, wait, never mind. Never mind, we got the fight. And I can swing it. Actually, I should be blocking, leaving this one bit back. Forced to block all of it. Forced to block. Let's see what trick they have. Board wipe, Day of Judgment. Oh! I'm gonna hold this one back. Ooh, I meant to discount it. Oh, I could have swung with this one. Aetherize, return. Yeah, Aetherize is not. We barely survived this one, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, they conceded right there. They did not have the second Aetherize. And there we go. We actually did manage to make up the gold here. Yeah, having to do a meeting and doing this at the same time. I guess in a way, it's a good thing. Medyo mabagal. Kailangan mas... It has to be festive. Yun, pwede. Rudolph na lang. Okay, so at least we got our 4 wins, and they're now going through the different... That was a very close game, actually. It was literally the bite down that saved... Well, the Dragons that saved us, but so did the bite down. Yeah. So... Okay. So I'll just wait for the new link there. Okay, so question. Which would you open up first? Llanowar Elves first or Firebrand first? Let's be honest, it's Elves first. But it does become scary if we don't end up hitting our third land and we snipe the Elves. And we're in the format where sniping Elves is actually quite feasible. Not right now, there's a talent too, but we'll wait. We'll play Spinner so that if they do snipe the Elves, Actually, the double spinner souls. How many creature cards did we get out of that? That's nuts. I'm gonna play this one first. Play the truffles now. This is. There's an argument that the opponent threw the game after the defense draft set. Yeah, I think it felt like it felt like a give up, but right there, they did not need to attack there. They just had to wait for us to attack, get the Aetherized down. That would have been good. Also, I should have played the Firebrand first. I'm probably gonna end up swinging with just these two. The writing on the wall is the more likely scenario. Also, yeah, we're only gonna swing with these two. We just had the trample down. I'm suspecting an ambush wolf. Could also just be Scorching Dragon. Oh, Fiery Annihilation. So no extra creatures. Blue token is nice. I wish if this made treasure tokens, it would be broken. I still would not have picked the Gold Ring pick just to get treasure tokens in this case though. But now we're in the situation where we need red mana to hit our Twin Flame Tyrant and put the heat on. If we hit any... There's also the argument for just buffing Kellan. But let's get this down right away. Let's put the Fear of God on our opponent. Also, our opponent will need to block with a 4 toughness creature to not get hit by Kellan. They could also just have straight removal for it. Oh, they had the other Fiery Annihilation. Well, we're still hitting for 6. So there we go. Now we need another red source and another land. Our opponent might just have their own. Oh, they did have their own. So let's see. If we can hit our 2 lands. I can also swing with this. So I can either just go for the safety, just play this one right away. I can also just swing with this one, then just play Fanatic Firebrand afterwards. Actually, I'm gonna swing with both. If they put themselves to 1, we win with Fanatical Firebrand. If they do that one, we can still snipe the Twin Flame Tyrant, and we can still draw cards. Okay, we did. So there we go. Other room. So yeah, we kind of had to play around it. Now we're threatening double strike here, so our opponent will need to have a beefy creature. At this point, we just grow from the ashes already, so just get Drax set down. Flamewing Phoenix not gonna do it because it does, it attacks each combat with Able. They timed it so that so I could still swing with both, threaten. I can still swing, or at least I could swing with this one. If they have a burn spell, just let it go that way. Because we're not... And I'm just gonna trade. If they want to save it by pumping it, then we have the option to... Though it depends on the spell. And grab our 2 more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just grab 2 of these just to be sure. I should have grabbed the 1 forest so that I keep forgetting that Grow from the Ashes is untapped. My bad. Courageous Goblin. Sure. Oh, we can Affectionate Indrik and just buy ourselves some time. But let's just get this down right away. Now, that said, there is an issue. They could have the... If we draw a card. If it's a land, we can... There is a risk we're playing here. Our opponent could have a threaten effect. So the Affectionate Indrik would have been safer. But the threatened effect is 4 mana. Yeah, you can see it right there. Hey, we're getting through it. Solid. Let's see where the next meeting is. But yeah, we actually are doing much better. Yeah, we got our revenge with our rares. We already got our payback now. So new link, use new link. This one. Hold on, is that new link? Yeah, that's the new link. Let's just use the new link. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. And the new link. We got our 5 wins right there. Oh no! Okay, now we're at the part where we're watching people dance. I'm gonna try keeping this one. I'll play this one. Okay. Ooh, Helen again. So let's see. Let's see what they say. Courageous Goblin. So I'm gonna say. So if they block, okay. If they block, we go. And we just go ambush. Not sure which one. But getting rid of it. So I'm gonna offer it. Let's just take both of these now. Because we can now affectionate Indrix like the cackling prowler. He's not gonna swing. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna snipe this. Sylvan Scavenging is nuts, actually. It's probably one of the most dangerous rares. So here we're seeing if our opponent has a follow-up 4-drop. Right now we're... So I have to keep swinging. Unfortunately, yeah, this is where we really need to hit one of our bombs. Okay, yes, noted. Yeah, we're just making sure that nothing untoward happens lang. Okay, sige. Do we have any rope we could also use as a so we could use as an extension border in case? Sige. We'll probably bring something so that we can extend our reach lang, but that's about it. Pang Arnis. Yeah, I guess we... Yeah. I'm gonna swing with this one now. But honestly, this is over for us. Yeah, the problem is Sylvan's Scrying with a 4-drop you can't remove is just nuts. And I don't have, like, I could block one of these, but we go down to 7. They make another one. Yeah, Sylvan's strategy is the lead. We'll just have to accept that we're not doing it. Yeah, we are not winning this one. Oh, yeah, this one's not. This one is fine. And yeah, we're not winning this. It is what it is. Can't be helped. But hey, we did get 5 wins this time, and in color, it is the better green color pairing, but it's still kind of tough. But that said, we will just have to make the. But then again, that's how it goes. I'm actually happy with this one. 5 wins is pretty good. And we're gonna call this one. Yeah, at least we're getting better. But yeah, we really need to have those rares line up. That's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. Yeah, meeting is still going on right now, so I'll clean this up, and that will be it. Thank you, Jericho Ilagan. Thank you for Mantilla Razon. Yeah, this is a bit of a awkward version, but now that I think of it, we were better off with some more 4-drops. But if we had better ramp, that would have also been an option. But hey, at least we got a good payoff here. That's a bit for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are, and have a great week, everyone. Take care. Yeah, get my entry feedback. That is nice. Yeah, see you guys. Take care, and yeah, see you guys next week. We'll still keep going for the most part. Take care.